All right, let's get to it. I got some good amount of time to stream today. Uh, the U.S. does play their World Cup game later, so I'm definitely at some point gonna have to hop off. But this is our Hatshepsut second part two, so we're still in Antiquity. The game, for whatever reason, this happens sometimes. It locks me like scrolling and it just forces you to scroll down like that, and I had to reset. And the timing was I was hoping to try and get through Antiquity yesterday, but the timing just kind of was pretty convenient time for me to hop off, get some food. And, I wanted to watch the Mexico-England match, which was a heck of a match to watch. So we are going for a culture victory. We have aligned ourselves with Catherine, Confucius, and Gilgamesh. We've been crushing wonders. I want to say I have 8 wonders. I think I actually have more. It's probably 9 or 10 wonders, and I want to say like 7 of them are all right here. We have Great Stele. We have Hoodoo Hall. We've got that's my necropolis. We got pyramids. We've got that's the library. Villa. We got Petra. That was huge. This was ended up being plus 16 uh, production and a good amount of gold. So that was awesome. Hanging Gardens. We've got Monk's Mound. We've got the Colosseum here. We got that's Mastaba. I think. Yeah, and then we got Mundo Perdido there. And I think we also have yeah, Bursa right here. I think that's the only one in this city. I could be wrong about that. But we're doing really well. We're doing also a couple things here. So more diverse maps mod. When the DLC first came out with the new victory conditions and all that, the game would crash and well, it didn't actually crash. It would load without your additional like DLCs, and if you turned the mods off, it worked. Um, this is just a different map. I checked out real quick. We're not doing that one. There's another mod that adds more rivers and adds more natural wonders. The goal is to have all the natural wonders in the game of the mod, but it explains some stipulations where that's not always going to be the case, depending on space and different things like that. But they can also be closer together as well, which I'll show you in a second here. We use to our advantage. Here's the game seed. We're on Immortal this time. And this is what the diverse map mod lets you do. It lets you kind of dictate what biomes you're going to have. Mountains. We kept mountains random. Keeping it at -1 keeps it random. Um, the first playthrough, I overdid it. I like mountains, but I overdid it. It was basically just a huge maze, and it became a problem. Slightly less water, so there's more land. And we're also doing, where's the name? Terra Incognita. So what that is, we all start on the same continent, and then the expansion era, we're going to be able to go to the additional continent where nobody is. Um, I'm pretty sure there can still be city-states there, though. So we'll keep an eye out for that. This is where our capital is. We moved up here first, and then um, eventually we actually went all the way down here because we got Mount Fuji and the Great Barrier Reef, which that's been really great for our culture and science. We are behind in science, but we're going for a culture victory. So the important thing is just that we can get a culture victory before they get a science victory. And um, I'm pretty sure, I mean, we're off to a great start, that's for sure. It doesn't give us our point goal yet. I believe it does start to have a point goal in the expansion era, but I could be wrong about that. And here's our score. Frederick is second. We got Ada, Catherine, Confucius, Laxumbai. Was a little scary for a while. Our relationship's going up with her, though. Um, she would be our biggest. threat because she tends to be aggressive and she has disliked us in this game. But our last playthrough, I didn't like how we had Pachacuti, I believe. Or no, it wasn't Pachacuti. It was oh shoot, I can't think of his name. No, I'm Hatshepsut. Let's see, seven leaders. But either way, he was pretty formidable. Now that we're doing it on Immortal, I had a bigger army than him and everything, and he just bowled right through us. It was really bad. It was, gosh, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but not Pachacuti, Hatshepsut. And he settled a spot that we were like 2 turns away from settling, and it was just rough timing. And I got a little greedy and thought we could take him over, but he kicked our butt. So this is our second attempt using Hatshepsut, so we're just kind of playing it by ear here for the end of the age, and gonna see maybe we can get some meaningful wonders. We're going for this is the triumph or legacy we're going for. I believe they're called triumphs, not legacies. Yeah, triumph. But let's take a look to see. Trade routes 1 of 7. Our other trade route must not have gotten there yet. I know I sent 2. We're not going to be able to get 7 though. There's only 6 AI in this. So I did lower the amount of AI as well because we're on the same continent to make it a little less crowded. Um, there's a we can get our 7th now, so there's a small chance we can go for this. That is crazy in Antiquity Age, 150 population, considering how strong our population is. Chart the stars. We're gonna go for spherical Earth. That being said, let's take a look where that is. On the tree view, I believe it's mathematics. Yeah, mathematics. So we'll probably grab mathematics after this just so we can make sure we get that done. But our production is absolutely absurd in these cities. We went for our Pantheon sea goddess. So there's a lot of navigable rivers here that are just absolutely crazy. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We're making the necropolis over here. Got a migrant just heading down here to get some extra population. There's a chance we're gonna make another city. I'm not sure which. The unfortunate thing about here is there's no production. There's gonna be some production here. We'll probably get a woodcutter at some point. But yeah, there's a chance we actually leave them. What I'm looking for down here is another place to settle, and it's looking very likely we can get one here, right on a navigable river, get a lot of fishing boats, and that should do pretty well. All right. Yeah, Gilgamesh is a great ally to have because it costs us 0 influence for our projects with him. We got the garden going. Sorry, I'm crushing water today. Saturday, still feeling it a little bit. Saturday was the 4th of July, in case you did not know. And let's grab our settler. Got 100 plus gold a turn. We got the Mastaba down in Badet. Let's get the mortuary temple down. Make sure it's right there with the Mastaba. That'll create our necropolis. Wow, he got 9. Let's see, can we do, yeah, let's send that. And then let's go with Catherine and do open, send aid. Does that mean she's at war? Hostile. See, that's going to be a decision. Because I believe she's hostile with multiple people. Unfriendly. Hostile. Okay, so. But, let's see, I believe Is Catherine just friendly, not allied with Gilgamesh? Okay, so he's not forced to go into that war. Unfriendly, neutral, okay. There's a good chance we're going to have to decide what we want to do here. Let's just actually go with, I think, Gilgamesh here and do open markets with him. Send aid. I thought you could only send aid when they're at war, but I guess not. Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit more of a little bit slower game. Cultural games don't tend to
Ships at a
have as
distance
much
have
going on.
every man's wish on
We'll
board.
probably go for the Great Lighthouse, but the only issue, it would probably have to go here. And I don't even know if it can go there. Actually, we could probably get it here now that I think about it. Yes, we can. Free merchant when constructed. Naval trade route range in all settlements. I like it. We got the Mastaba down. We can wait, what was it, 5 turns? Yeah. We can wait 5 turns to get the Necropolis going. Okay. Now, if anybody has advice on specials, don't make much sense to me, except for, you can use cards to make it worth it, but then come the next stage, you don't have those cards anymore, and it actually seems really not worth it to me. Let's see, 1121 or 222. 1122. That's where we're going. Okay. Not the best options here. 1-2 maybe? Get that woodcutter going. Mortuary temple. Going for mathematics, and then Wasa, we can eventually go for the spherical earth, and that's 12 turns. We should have plenty of time to complete that. That's amazing. That's just wonderful news. I believe it was somewhere over, yeah, like over here. We're not positive really yet. I'm gonna get a ballista in here. I don't have a harbor there yet, so can't even get a boat. It's probably gonna be worth it to eventually rush Quadrine. Like, where are they even coming from? The city-states, I have a real issue with in this game sometimes. I remember one of my earlier playthroughs, um, there was a city-state that was all the way at, like, the northern, like, all the way up here. They would have had to have gone, like, all the way around the continent, and that's exactly what they did to come attack me. And it's like, really? Oh, we got a pretty good army over there in case we do have to worry about her. We just took out a city-state over here. There is a Luru here on improvements on desert terrain, and then plus the 6. Uh, but we do want to be settled on navigable river. It's just a really big advantage Hatshepsut has for wonders and buildings. So if you're going to make it into a city at one point, you want it to be on a navigable river. Which is honestly the only reason I'm not thinking about making these two most likely cities. I was thinking about Nekeb because it will eventually have some production, but um, I don't know if that's going to be worth it. But it is going to be something to think about,
The
especially
unexamined
for
life is not worth
the
living.
beginning, but for the beginning of the next stage, because there, when you advance into the exploration age, you can keep all your cities from the previous stage. That's one of the things you can do. Oh, first to study philosophy, nice. We need happiness too, so that's good. And we have a lot of culture buildings. All right, we already got a guy. One of them heading over here. It's a nice little, not a bad spot. That should be now, yeah, so one, two, it's only three for navigable rivers there, but that does turn into really good production. You just got to get a harbor down. Um, I mean, this city's crazy, and that's largely because of the pyramids and Petra, I believe, as well, possibly. Or I think Petra might be on improvements and gold on districts. So yeah, one production on improvements and one gold on districts, which that was insanity for the production here. And long term, it's good for the gold. We're gonna go for the happiness here because celebrations give you cultural points towards victory, and you can see that here. I'll just highlight this one. It'll have, I'm sure it will. Oh, I wonder. There it is, celebration. Antiquity celebrations too. So that's 2 points. 2 points. So we're doing well. We don't want to go future civics yet. That actually could be something we're going to have to worry about, is getting to the next stage too quick. And I mean, honestly, this would be a pretty solid card to play, but it's not just because we don't have to rush to get future civics. We're going to get it at least once, probably twice before the end of the age. And who knows, maybe even 3 times, but I think I think it goes up how much culture it takes each time, so. Well, that's really, wow, we still have not, we just added 275 happiness. That did not get us any closer
Do
to us. I mean,
nothing
it
which is
probably
of no use.
helped a little. We're down to 2 turns now. Oh yeah, Gate of All Nations. Somebody already made that, which is very good. That's one of the few wonders that are good we didn't get. Yeah, we'll take that. Absolutely. Thank you, Gilgamesh. Good man. Got the Jotty. We'll see what that gives us. We could go for another merchant. I think we're probably going to, unless we want to go Angkor Wat. Specialist limit once, yeah, it's not that good. Yeah, let's grab another merchant. Um, we should have, there's the trade caravan. Oh, no, you know what? It's going down here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we're about to get quite a few more resources right there. Yeah, somehow this entire part of the map is just empty. Pretty, pretty crazy, considering there's 7 of us on one continent. And that's why we went for the ballista. They do pretty good damage there. Okay. It's tough to say. We want to go here or there. That's a better tile for improving and using woodcutter on it. And we still get the flax here. We'll still get that. We won't get that fish. Not the biggest deal, but I almost wonder if somewhere like here would make more sense. Because we can get that. Hmm. We can add that. I'm almost thinking right there instead, actually. What are you? Alright, activate on a building or wonder. The Great Work slot to grant a codex called the Maxims. Patat. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but that's pretty good. Great work. Some extra science for us. Now, I wonder about future civics and future technology because there's science. Yeah, so Ada has the same amount of science per turn as we had culture, which means they'll probably start to get that. So here we go. St. Petersburg, confirm. Alright. It's our first one, I think. Some city halls, that's not bad. Another economic, have 15 across all settlements. We already have that. Interesting. That's a lot of gold. I'm just interested. 119. That's about to bump that up. 119. Oh, it was only 10. Seems low. Training merchants. They're 200 gold. Merchants aren't even that expensive. Alright, let's get to it, I think. Add to our happiness here. I think that'll do it, right? Was that enough? Or are we one short? We're one short. That's something. Well, we got the other merchant coming, and we have a new city coming. That'll get us to 26. I just want to see, do we have... No. I could technically... Nope. It does not let us rush those buildings, apparently. I was thinking about a market or lighthouse, but we cannot apparently rush those. So we should think about converting another city. But when we settle this other settler, that'll be good. Great, yeah, alright.
After the assembly gathered, the elders
That was
gave
done a
their
long
answer.
time ago. First, oh hey, there we go. Shared civics and masteries. +1 population in towns, which is still fine. Let's grab and get that science going. Get the, yep, and there it is. So we have the resources. We just need the ability to place them now. Which a few turns away, but we'll be able to get it. Yeah, 5 turns. It's crazy. And 5 tourism. Okay. Repair the field. Excuse me, got a bit of a runny nose today. Okay, let's see. 10% growth rate from the back. It's not the worst thing. Grab the bath, why not? The only thing that scares me is trying to put down wonders in the next stage there, but so we got the mortuary temple and what's it called, the necropolis now. I think we let's see. Do we grab a quadrine? We're gonna need another army commander. If you don't know, when you change ages, you need army commanders um, enough to keep your military. So we'll have at least 2 going. I don't believe we have a space for this yet. We do not. One turn quicker to science. Uh, Where's that settler? He's over there. So we'll send him here still, but I think we're going to actually save him for the city he's settling. No. Let's also make absolutely certain there's nowhere else we want to settle. It's a silver resource, 50 gold. I'm gonna do that just in case. It's right next to Uluru, so it could be worth settling down here. Ooh, there you go. We got a camel. I believe these are all Empire. Wait a minute. Is silver an Empire? I believe it's an Empire resource, which is fine because we don't need any additional resources. We just need space for them. And the new city will have the 1 space. Oh, he's finally gonna die. Maybe. Might be able to get him out of this. Nope, didn't realize that was gonna happen. Thank you, Catherine. Is there anything else we can maybe do? Wonder construction, I mean, I don't really need anybody else to get any help on that. Alrighty. Why did he run this way? Alright. SOB. Alright, it's okay. Oh, you're kidding me. Who got it? Ada. We just place the Necropolis, get that completed. Set this right there. We do have a lot of gold. We should probably just spend it somewhere. Let's just make sure. Do we want 1612? It's not the worst place. I just think the city right over here would be a lot better. It'd be ideal if this was longer and I could settle them like right here or right here. It wouldn't be a stream if I don't get a text within the first 30-ish minutes. Okay. Should we just get some additional people? We'll grab an archer down here, why not? Oh, didn't realize there was a city here. Interesting. Got some lotus flowers. Okay. It just always blows my mind how big the city-states armies end up getting sometimes. Lahore. Thank you very much, Lahore. What? Maybe it takes one more turn? Did I go originally Benares, maybe? Terracotta Army finally got made. For 3 horses, Mongolia, okay. I do like the, what's it called? The having to choose a new, well, I think it's set so I can keep it as Egypt for exploration modern age, but I do actually kind of like the idea of switching it up. Support that. Let's just see here. You know what? We'll do it. Because I know we're getting close. There's an Endeavor one that I have a feeling we're close to, but they might change. We have 5 codices. Okay. Got that, got that. Yeah, 10 Endeavors. We'll try to get that. 18 Empire resources, that's crazy. Plus 1 gold for every Empire resource. Does not count. 2 merchants for free. Alright, we got the bath down there. I don't even know what to... Hold on, let's see. I think we only have room for 1 more. Probably grab another quadrireme. Got that down. Let's get the amphitheater down. Got the... That's the library. Oh, there it is. 7. See, that's not even it. I'm guessing it's got to be over here somewhere. Oop, maybe not. Maybe right here? Thank you for making that easy. Might as well check over there. See what's going on there. Yeah, so Lahore. Alright, accidentally switched it. Took an extra turn. That's okay. Got it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Whew. Okay. We actually have to heal him and then possibly go help with this guy. Uh-oh. Anish? I don't think that's anyone, right? I believe that's just a city-state. City Hall. Okay, got another quadrireme. Might as well just use that to our advantage. I was really hoping to... Well, let's see. Oh, I hate that. It's not good when they decline stuff. It makes them angry. Yeah, probably not worth it. Alright. yeah, we started. It's kind of a unfortunate disadvantage in this game to start in the middle of the continent. I mean, we're able to get out luckily because of navigable rivers and stuff like that, but it's quite a long distance for us to ever go settle the additional continent. So they're just not going to be attached. They're going to be disconnected, and that we'll eventually get that figured out, but is definitely a disadvantage.
The land is always stalking people. The land makes people live
All right.
right.
Oh, snap. Well, they're already on it. That is quite the wonder, though. Another attribute point? Militaristic? Why? Okay. This could be worth it if we find levying unit. No, probably not. I think we just go just in case we get another one. And we actually, next day, we'll get to choose your memento. So we will get another one. Yeah, see, a little bit more than doubled how much you need. Probably just grab the influence this time around. It's a good amount. Oh, I can't. It's our tradition. We're gonna do that just for our upcoming settlement. But yeah, as you can see, it went up almost 10%. 140 age progress. How much does this add? 10. Wow. Yeah, we're getting there. Four more turns. Okay. I think we go here. Okay. I do. I don't think we're gonna get those 10 endeavors, but that's all right. Of course they. Well, we have a. Yeah, because we're okay. Yeah, there's a surprising amount of land that is unsettled, even though there's 7 of us on one continent, which is 2 more than the normal amount in the game. They usually split, when you do a huge map, it's usually 5 on the um, or homelands, and then 5 on distant lands, which for them it's homelands, but um, That is quite a bit less space than usual, but we added some extra, or made less. Ooh, that's gonna do some
There
damage.
is geom
Made
in the
less,
humming of the strings. There is music.
what's it called? Less ocean and sea, but alright, let's see, what do we, no, don't have to, interesting. Okay. Oh, come on. I wanted to send that to you. Start grabbing some of those masteries, get an academy going. Well, hold on. There was something else I needed to do here. Yes, spherical earth. That's what we need first. It's, what is it doing? 5 innovation, scientific attribute point, and then also it gives us one of the triumphs. We'll also get an academy down here. Just send them to the capital. Interesting, okay. Just using him to explore right now, really. Really is surprising how much space there is still up here. Oh man, like a city over here would be absolute insanity. I guess it's only 4 uh, navigable river spots, but still.
We look up.
Not
Wait.
interesting. Alright, alright. Cut it out. Meanies.
The spoken word conquers all thought.
Doing this just to possibly get that before the end of the age, but yeah, we might as well start grabbing these codexes, and it's +1 gold a turn now. I don't want to get him killed by going in the ocean. I'm just bring him back on over here. 88, yeah, sheesh. We are gonna be cutting it close. He's technically where we were gonna settle, but interesting, I wonder. Is there an island in the middle? That would be pretty sweet.
He was the first to construct
Give us that science. We will take the codex. 221. Let's grab the science. Easy there, Yogi. Get the amphitheater right, or amphitheater, the academy. More science, why not? It's a flood risk, but that's where you ran to. Got that 9 ton. Still no clue where it is. Don't you get killed on me.
When I was young, I thought that
I'd say Olivia Wilde. She named after somebody famous? Oh, wow. We don't really need to go for that. Um, 'Cause all of our guys are going to get upgraded at the end of the age anyways. What? What happened to the guy I already attacked? Okay, he's full health too. Wonderful. There's gotta be a plot of land somewhere in there, I think, right? Why did they put turtles all the way out there? Send him up here to go help with that. Why not? We got the academy down. Go for another shot. Oh no, there's no road. That probably means it's disconnected. Nope, no it doesn't. Abiju. That came out wrong. But yeah, look at these. I mean, that's just crazy tile. Grab. You gotta go for that one. Because we're about to add him anyways. We'll also buy an altar. We'll buy ancient walls. Fortunate thing about that. Hmm. It is ageless. Is the harbor ageless? Yeah. We're gonna do it. We'll buy a harbor on top of it. And that is what we'll stick with. We'll get that online. Oh, it's a city resource, right? Okay. Nope. No land. %% left. Oh, that's horse hockey.
He heard these horrors and his...
Yeah, we're gonna lose him. Gonna do the automated explorer for him now. That's gonna put us into the last 10 turns with Future Civic. Oh, that's why I got the exploration civic or attribute point. Wow, Ada got the 7 wonders too. Didn't think she'd get that. Almost positive incense is... Wow, it's too big of a tile. 950 to convert to a city. I think we do it. And then let's get things that help us grow into a better city. Actually, not too much. Mines. We're going to be adding mines. 32 mines, so that would mean we're going brickyard, right? So brickyard would make sense at some point. Only 20. Yeah, we're just not getting that much science anywhere. Alright, let's... Actually, let's see, is there cotton? Yes, there's cotton. Let's go with cotton. We'll add that there. That's on 2.4, but that's fine. Switch that for now. Alright. That should help that city. Alright. Just lots of it. I guess you take the 6 culture. Actually, that one might be the better one. Okay. Get our academy down here. That's probably it, right? Yep. Mm-hmm. 11 turns for another army commander there. I think we just go for it anyways. Just to try and make sure we can keep all these military units. Under construction wonder, dang it. I don't even know if there's going to be any other wonders we can go for. It's probably going to end up being over here. We'll just send them over there. I wanted that so much earlier in the game. We're doing it. I think that'll add right there. Yeah. Mostly. Oh, that's fine. How are we on the Empire resources? Probably. I know we weren't gonna hit it. Now it makes me wonder. Yeah, 8 away, not gonna happen. That could happen. Getting 170 a turn. Um, I wonder if is the Mastaba considered? It is considered a gold building. We can actually go for that. Okay. Get 8 gold buildings in our
Inventor.
empire.
Noun. Who makes an ingenious arrangement of wheels, levers, and springs.
Yeah, there it is. 10 turns. Okay. Is that the 10? 8? I thought we only needed 2 more. Ooh, we're getting close. I don't know if we're gonna hit that though. 3 more? I don't know. Not positive about that. Now 2 more, I guess? Could send aid. Does that count? Let's see. It did. It counted. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay. That could come in handy. I believe it's bizarre. I've had it where you keep your alliance with them at the beginning of a new age, and I've also had it where it disappears. Um, That'll be 2 codices. Only need 1 more. Dang, I don't think we're gonna. Well, we'll find out. Got the academy down. We don't have a market here. We're gonna get that down for sure. Right there looks fine, right? Makes the moon better potato. Plus 6 right there. Yeah, and then I can just replace it with that right there. Alright. Excuse me, sir. I do not need a car warranty extended. Oh wow, Belgium challenged us getting Balogun back. I get why they're upset, but what nobody's talking about is this isn't unusual, actually. Um, they tend to do this for the World Cup with they think, that maybe a call was a little harsh. It literally already happened to Cristiano Ronaldo in this tournament, and nobody wants to talk about that because everybody wants to say it's, the U.S. getting favoritism when, well, Cristiano Ronaldo already got that favoritism, so 9 turns. Okay, so that didn't increase that. That's good. We'll grab that guy now. What do we get? Expansionist point. Food on warehouse, growth in cities. We want growth in cities first. Let's see, are we gonna? Nah, yeah, I figured we wouldn't. That's all we can go for anyways. What's that? We got the academy down. Okay. Go for another shot. Okay, we got that down. What? 728, so when we get to 728, we'll put the Mastaba down, and that'll give us um, let's see, what does it actually give us? That is crazy hard. This, if you're at war, is very doable. Let's see, you have non-city center districts? What? Oh, with a plus 30 year yield. Crazy, I have one of those. We'll be at 11 there. That would have been really nice to get. but dedications are not as good also, because that's something we choose at the beginning of the next stage. But yeah, see, like here, instant reward, instant reward, oh, that's an instant reward, okay. Where? Oh, there's a, what? Where's the gold building one? Am I blind here? Oh, here it is. Dedication, 5% towards purchasing buildings, double towards gold buildings. See, that might be worth it. We're getting good gold. I don't think we're even leading in that, but we're up there. Wow, look at her. 498 a turn. I like Hatshepsut though. I do like playing as her a lot. It is clear there's a massive downside when you get to oh gosh, what's our difficulty at again? Immortal. Because the Magi aren't that good, really. They really aren't. Tier 2, no maintenance, that's the advantage. In friendly territory. Double one station in a settlement of your own. So, I mean, it's good for defense. But that's it. Not overly great otherwise. 8 turns left. Action, I got it. Wow. That's a tough one to get, that 26 resources. I focus on it. It's one of my main focuses right early game. But it's rare you see the AI get it because they don't know how to settle cities half the time and miss out on things like, I mean, holy cow, like over here would have been amazing, but we are pretty focused on hitting these navigable rivers. We should be able to place that down. Please, hold on. We already got that, that's fine. We need gold buildings. Alright. 732 next turn, we can rush the Mastaba. We'll get that down before the end of the game. And we'll have that. I mean, honestly, we don't even technically have to rush the Mastaba. And all I'm doing with these boats is, right now, I think we got all the city-states ships, but I want them to start over here so we can early head out. You gotta go. What one real positive thing, I don't know how London's gonna even get to the ocean. I don't think, yeah, there's no way out for Ada to get out to the ocean, so she's gonna be way behind. And then everybody else, it makes more sense to go west. Um, Lahore, they were able to get all the way over here. That was big for them. We have Gilgamesh right here on the west coast, and then we also have Frederick on the west coast. But that should leave going east basically to us alone, which should give us extra space to settle over there. Let's see, yeah, we'll get one more celebration in. To Wassat, we don't need it at Wassat. You're the one going for construction. I hope he's still here next page. I don't know if he will be, though. Highly Carnassic, wow. Whew. That definitely did some damage. Revealed espionage. Why are you espionaging me, huh? We can still afford the Mastaba over here if we want it. Is it ageless? It is, yeah. Or the mortuary temple, I should say. 728, so it went down in price, okay. But it's got to be its own district. Got it, baby. That might be worth taking. It's only 5%, but, I mean, that would have added up to, what, 35 gold right there? Or probably a little higher than that, even. Gonna add to the happiness here. Yeah, look at, we're already at 11 population here, and then these were the other ones that have been around way longer. And it's, you know, one behind the most populated one. Food isn't ideal here, but that's alright. We'll get the food figured out. Got a nice farm right there. Are we gonna have a decent amount of farms? We could have a decent amount of farms, and then we can add a granary. Decent. Espionage detected. Acknowledge. Ada, Ada, Ada. Got the shoddy. I just want to see, is there any... It's not that great. Alright, we have one ballista. Let's actually try to see if we can... We're going to get 2 codices there, and maybe doing that will give us the ability to get another... to hit the that one triumph. I don't know if you keep settlers at the age transition. No, you do not keep unused settlers. What about like yeah, does not disappears during the age transition. That stinks. Alright. I'm telling you, they need to make canals, man. They had them in Civ 6. It didn't work out often, and I think the reason they got rid of it is you'd be able to have a better, like, educated guess on where the resources are going to be next age. But I mean, the fix to that is just make it so um, the canal is something unique where you can still work the tile. It doesn't get rid of improvements and allows you to put improvements on top of it, and it'd work great. But like, imagine putting a canal right here. I'd be able to connect these out. But like for someone like Ada Lovelace, I mean, if she had went south, she could have put in like a canal here, and then all of a sudden, all these cities she has have a way out to the ocean. I think that would be a fun thing that the game I wish had done. I wonder if you keep your scout. Maybe go saw pit. It's 1 turn. We get +4 almost anywhere we put it. That would be a farm. We'll put it there. Get me? Is that no? What is that? Abju 2220. I mean, that's considering we put it down like 5 turns ago. That's phenomenal. Oh, and here they are. That's where those ships are coming from. All the way up here, all the way around down here to here. It's craziness. Why are you doing that, game? It's rare. At the end of the age, there's some very settable spots left. There's usually some, but it's usually on like outer islands that are technically still homeland or very, very crowded, cramped areas. But like technically, you could just, I could keep just expanding this way, and there's some really good cities in here. All right. And look, activate on a one. No way. Both of them are wonders. That's so stupid. You guys be on the same spot? That's funny. Go to sleep. We're very sleepy. Yeah, I don't think there's any wonders even left. If there is, they're very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Niche wonders that a specific requirement is needed. Alright, let's see. Are we even close to getting that 10,000 purchases? We're not far. I don't know if we're gonna get it though. That's fine. Who do you think you are, ship? 6 turns. Keep sending him over here. Just send him down. You. Sorry, buddy. Are we gonna get you? We are not gonna get you.
There is geometry.
Great
in the humming
Library
of
was
the
already made.
strings.
2 codices. Let's see. Military training. 3 turns. Dang it. We are not gonna get another codice. Unless that takes 1 turn. 559. We do not have 559 science a turn. Alright. 188 up to 203. Got the saw pit down. Do we want an ancient bridge anywhere? No. Those are too good of tiles. I'm not going to finish the bath in time. Not going to finish an army commander. How much is an army commander? 2k. 2 times 1,000? What, 1452? Well, like 1460 really. What do we want to go with here? We'll just grab another chariot. Oh, see you later, Scout. You did a pretty dang good job, though. Tell you that much. Asset. That's not going to be enough to do anything. Just in case. Oh, no! Oh, I hate it so much. Day of. It's always day of. People never plan things out, man. You never know. These SOBs, man. I just don't understand why people. We've known about this game for a while. I've been asking people what they're gonna be doing. Everybody's like, I probably can't do anything. And then every time, this game and last game against Bosnia and Herzegovina, day of, you know what? I changed my mind actually. It's like, how have you not learned yet? I mean, to be fair, I get it. Most of them don't pay any attention to soccer ever. And then the hype gets built up over time, and then they remember, oh yeah, it's still the U.S. But I'm already having my buddy over for the game, so oh, come on, man. I mean, I just don't get it. Day of, nobody ever plans anything. I don't know how people are adults. Right. Might as well keep it on here with the military. We got that down. ageless. We might as well just put it down. Let's just get the granary down. That's the brickyard. Yeah, we can put it on there with the brickyard. Cool. That's not bad at all. I just can't stand when people do this. It is actually a very nice offer, to be fair. I just been talking about these games for a long time in our group chat, and everybody doesn't want to do anything until and they change their mind every
The
day,
truly
what,
brave
6 hours
never
before the game.
boast.
That's how it goes. There's my one buddy doesn't live crazy far, which is oh man, it's just one of those things, man. Alright. I'm streaming, things have to pop up, no matter what. Sure, sir. Support. Let's see. Legacy. 600 short. 2 turns. I believe we still have that. 2 turns. We might get that one. I think we will. Let's make sure we're gonna keep that on. Okay. Keep it on there. Down to 1 maybe? We might have it though. I believe you essentially have one more turn than you would think at the age transition. Like, it almost seems like this could be the last turn, but it's not. That could do it. Get us down. Well, actually, it's not gonna. Yeah, we don't get the extra 6 science till next turn. I don't think there's any point to go for anything that might be done. Yeah, there's nothing. Might as well go research initiative. Okay, let's see. What does the codices get us? That's also something I'd like to know. It's a dedication, +1 great work slot on science buildings, +2 science from displayed great works. So, in reality, we probably won't even take that, but gets us more science points, and we're somehow third in science. That's crazy. Um, Ada, man, she's doing decent. We're, we're kind of crushing. Haven't been to war. I'm guessing nobody has. That is something. 936. Okay.
The truly brave never
Got
boast.
it. Bada boom, bada bing. Alright, final turn of this age. That doesn't really matter. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, see, this is where we gotta decide what do we have. Okay. Resource capacity in cities and navigable rivers. I like it. +1 production in cities and navigable rivers for every resource assigned to them. I like that. Can generate homeland treasure convoys on navigable rivers after completing the Cantacific. Interesting. That is decent. It's not going to give us a boost to culture, but um, is the Songhai filter exploration? I believe that means their exploration. So the Abbasid rural population of the city when you can create a specialist. Bulgaria. I'm not going to do much pillaging, so site for naval units. We already got what +1 site on them. 500 culture when you discover a natural wonder. You're probably going to find quite a few. A relic every time you discover. That's a good amount of relics. That makes missionaries not the worst. Okay, a whole. Alright, sorry. Ming. I don't think I've been to Ming yet. Whoa. That doesn't seem good at all. Mongolia. Yeah, so capture. Yeah, probably not. I've been to Normans before. I think we gotta go with the Songhai here. I don't think I've ever been them. Let me just make sure. Yep. All right. They're an exploration apex age. I like that. I like that. Homeland treasure convoys. We're winning in economic. So, um, and I mean resource capacities just great for a lot of things. Unique improvement, 5 gold, 1 gold adjacency for navigable rivers. We have a lot of them. Trade range, desert plains, we have that. The gold bangles, infantry unit. Plus 5 combat when fighting on resources, that's stupid. Plus 100 gold from pillaging trade routes. They stink. Unique merchant, cheaper to train, civilian, you can establish a trade route to import resources from a foreign settlement and create a trade route. Choose 200 gold if this is a trade route with at least one navigable river. Tajiro, okay, so that's a good amount of gold. So it's got its pros and cons. Unlocks Buganda in the modern age. See, that's going to be downside. It's just Buganda. Let's just take a look at Buganda. Oh, I can probably choose anyone, but... Oh, no, no, I cannot. Okay. The Ottomans. Where the heck is Buganda? I have all the DLCs. Oh, so, okay. So it is something that they would suggest. I believe Amphibious is just, doesn't take an extra turn to um, dispatch into water, but yeah, let's go with Songhai. I'm interested. And we are going to do, we can technically switch it up, but I actually think these are still the right moves. Okay. Oh, alright, we got the additional army commander, that's huge. Keep running, you chicken. Alright. Not bad, though. In 72 science, in an age where you're basically going for wonders and culture, is pretty solid. So it does kind of. The world wakes. Once settled empires stood as forces in the wild frontier. Now it never some roads and towns. When rain network of jealousy guarded its walled cities. Now all the means to power, the world wakes and reaches out. I do like the age transitions. I think it's a really clever idea that they came up with here. I will say I like the Antiquity Age probably the most, but only by a little over the Exploration Age. The Exploration Age, I think is a lot of fun too. The Modern Age needs work. I think the game can get pretty boring in the Modern Age. Luckily, when we were Japan, the Modern Age was short. We got victory. I want to say it was like 40 turns in or something, but that was on Sovereign though difficulty. So This should be a little more difficult. That being said, I think we're doing better in this game than I was in that game. We actually had a lot of hit some walls in that game, but the military victory was much more obtainable than I had expected it to be. Yep, gold bangle victory. 35. Doesn't seem that great. We got a courser. Why do we have a courser but then gold bangle infantry? Interesting. Okay, we got some heavy archers, gold bangle infantry. Hold on, I just wanna. Yeah, I mean, it's like when plating on a resource. So, okay, I guess you might be able to maneuver that to help a little bit, but that's just not really that great. But yeah, some coursers, some gold bangle infantry. It looks as if we kept everyone. Let's see, there should technically be. Yeah, we got a catapult, we got a cog. Wait, a cog. Ship of the line. Is that the upgrade? Ooh, are you still there? Yes, you are, courser. Not fully understanding why we have some coursers. Yeah, see? Courser 40. Gold Angle Infantry. If I played on a resource, it's 40. That's a really bad unique unit. But I don't know why we got some coursers and some not. That's okay. Let's add these. Cultural. Hold on a minute. Are we still 10 per age for every alliance? I mean, that's 30. That's not bad. Let's just take a look. We're at 146 at the turn of the age. Wow, yeah. So that was 60. Yeah, that's worth it. I like that. And we can add to this, which we're gonna do. You want as many whatever settlement limits as high as you can get it. Now that is a good amount. I mean it's probably about 20 to 30. It's probably about 20. Culture maybe slightly more, but the truth is you do want this. You want this. Honestly, we should probably just do this because of our government, our civilization. Elect piety, that's actually not bad, but I think we're just gonna go with this. Now, confirm. I understand. Let's see. But yeah, look at that. Oh man, treasure convoys. We're gonna be getting a lot of homeland treasure convoys. I don't know if you just like get them and then you just empty them into your homeland store, or do you have to take it over to um, the distant lands after that? I don't even know. 2%. Okay. But we didn't get as lucky in every other city. We lost quite a bit of resources actually, which it's honestly it's pretty standard in this is T. You can eventually get it with all these ones that have it there, but it doesn't say it's a treasure convoy yet. There's researches that make them treasure convoys, so we'll have to go for that at some point. Yeah, fish, an elephant. Yeah, I mean, oh, cotton states. Pretty sure we had more than one cotton. But yeah, no, honestly, we didn't get that lucky with all these resources except for here. And in reality, we lost a couple here too. Silver just happens to be pretty dope. Now, yeah, eventually T is one. Our GDP is going to go haywire. We're going to be at a huge advantage compared to the AI on that one. Is that just a hole? Let's be smart about it. See how far out east we can get. Let's just, yeah, so you have the time for a celebration, and I like that. Let's see, do they, no, yeah, okay, I guess it is the modern age where you get the point goals. Um, Very interested to see, that never changes, so that'll be interesting, but yeah, I think yeah, I can't tell if that went down at all. Alright, Wassets go pretty good there. Could just go for the Bazaar right away. The hero. I think you lose your trade routes, right? I believe what is it here? No. Here? Trade routes. Okay, well, let's check our resources. We should be. Still have a ton going on here. Free happiness and production. Oof. Whoa. -5. Ooh. Although, this one needs it worse. Production and happiness. Distant lands. We'll eventually have that go somewhere else, but let's just go, we'll do that one here. Food on warehouse buildings. We actually do have some there. And we'll put the Kaylin down here for now, just to make that a little better. Badette, how you doing? Badette's doing okay. These are all towns. Warehouse buildings, we can use that. Indiana Abdu, so 3 to 12. Wow, it's actually better. I guess I don't have a lot of warehouse buildings here. And we'll put this here for now. Okay. We do want to take a look at the legacies. This is much tougher than you'd think to get. 20 relics isn't easy. 8 temples is it's very doable. 2 wonders from any age that grant innovation. I don't, and apparently did not have one. But we got this completed already, so that's cool. These are all dedications that we're probably not going to use. 45 resources is difficult. That's pretty good. 800 GDP. that is something we're going to be going for and should get easily. Um, yeah, and the rail station one's not bad. No treasure convoy is worth at least 10 cargo. That is tough to get, actually. Um, but if you're going for domination, very good. That +1 dominion from settlements and distant lands is great. First to found 6 settlements. It's doable. In the homeland, 16 settlements. That is nice. But 350 pop is crazy. We might be able to get it. We'll see. We have pretty good growth. It's very doable, and we want to go for that. I'm going to track that one. It's easier than it sounds, especially with if you get a lot of gold. Okay, there we go. 11 universities. Whoa, that's crazy. You want to get universities down? This is not the easiest, but we'll take it for the 36 tourism. That's a lot of converting. 50,000 worth, but that's pretty decent GDP. There's a chance we end up going economic, honestly, which economic is just something we already kind of weren't originally going for. Ooh, this would be cool. All of the natural wonders is 21. Holy cow. Yeah, I think they got to work on the triumphs. I mean, a lot of these make sense, but I think you could probably figure out some more fun ones, I would think. Ship of the line, maybe next stage. Oh, you know what we should get? That's our unique merchant. Yeah, we're gonna get one of those. So I don't believe we have merchants anymore. Cartography. Yeah, cartography first. We do one. Ooh, Grand Bazaar would be awesome. So that's what we're gonna go for first. Is the Grand Bazaar. I mean, we're already crushing it on that, but let's see. Desert. That's gonna come in clutch for what was it? Serpent Mound or something. We're gonna want to go with that as well. All right. That brought that up quite a bit. I mean, it was like 4 probably. Um, I actually think we just get a cog going. Or actually, let's get another one of these guys going. With that, 24, 42, 24. Let's see. Probably overbuild on. No? What we have? What did I put there? It is. Oh, it wouldn't be overbuilding. +9. -3 happiness. Go for it. 12 turns though. Unmanded, chill. 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 What about these settlers? Can't I move them? This might be... That is very good. And we can see land right there. Just for all we know, they're going to be very far from... Oh yeah, it takes us freaking 19 turns. Why can't I do that? Okay. Yes, thank you, sir.
Hmm.
Very helpful. Yes.
Mm.
Should have lost that. Let's get a bazaar going. There should be a palace, no, library academy, villa garden, a bath, and that's the market. Okay, let's do it right there. Alright, let's see. Feudal monarchy, production towards trade. I mean, these are solid cards, but production towards overbuilding, production and gold towards constructing or purchasing temples and missionaries. Like you have to receive a free relic. Out for 6 turns. I think you just take the 600 gold. I don't love these governments. Let's do science on gold buildings. 20% production towards constructing gold buildings. Yeah, might as well. Those are decent cards as well. Did I build a cog there? Is that what happened? Hatshepsut. Oh. Alright, 1 day data. That is pretty dang good. This is the perk. Alright, we'll just send you to London. Alright, fine. Yeah, see, oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. And it's distant lands. Beautiful. Unbelievable, even. I was hoping I can maybe see some more out here, but that's okay. Not going to be on much longer.
Wealth
I
circulates like
wanted
blood.
to get a slight
All
start
hearts
into the
partake.
exploration age here. Yeah, that Portugal-Spain game is on in about 5 minutes, not even. The Grand Bazaar. That is 100% what we're going for. And we're not even going to wait on that. Push right there. We're going in that direction, like that. We got 1,000 gold, honestly. Can I just do the bazaar? Yep, that's the move. Yes, sir. 12 science, that's beautiful. But yeah, we're not even too far. We're actually not close to last in science, which is great. Now, I think you gotta go with piety here to get the temple down, so you can get what's it called? A religion. Zero, we gotcha. Do we just get the bazaar going? Let's mark it. Let's do it. Pleasure, happiness. 24, not great, not absolutely horrible. Just get that down. Cartography. Then we want to go astronomy, because I would like to start to get those observatories down if possible. Funny enough, this is not on desert. It's surrounded by desert, but it is not technically on desert. We already got one going to London. Wow. Alright. Okay. Send you to St. Petersburg. You have another one? Yes. Berlin, Manchester. Wow, London is by far the best spot. We are going to improve trade relations with her. I mean, that's crazy. This is considered distant lands here, but I am not going to complain. I think we're going to get our other cog up here to move east. Thank you. Yes, I will take 600 gold immediately. Unit maintenance, or +2 in all settlements. Yeah, we'll just take the happiness. 161 up to 175. Yeah, it's wild. If this is just a chain of islands for us. Technically, we could have gotten there. That makes no sense. Not supposed to be able to get there. I want to be careful of these atolls. They stop your movement. Even though we're not gonna, we actually have no movement in those areas right now anyways. I gotta make sure my buddy knows the game's on at 8 p.m.
I take refuge in the Buddha. I take refuge in the Dharma. I take refuge in the Sangha.
Tomb of Askia is very, very good. Ships of the Desert. Is the Shanghai unique improvement, right? Okay. For each adjacent resource and a navigable river. I don't even know how much easy it's going to be to build that everywhere. Oh, it also unlocks Tomb of Askia in Timbuktu. Let's do it. That. Let me just make a saw pit. Let's get a temple. But this culture, the only reason it stayed that high at the turn of the age was all the wonders. I have wonders that help in different ways on a lot of different ones. Although it doesn't. I mean, this didn't hurt either. Um, that's even better now. I believe that was only 2 science, or maybe it was 3, and it's just 2 on surrounding. All right, we got to take some risks. Actually, gonna send him over here because the fact that we get treasure convoys in our homelands, we would have to go like right here though, because I know we basically have to be on a navigable river, or else we're just not gonna get half the bonuses that exist. Niter is clutch. This would only get us 1. But it would get us 1. I wish this was a navigable river. I'd forward settle them. I believe Cocoa is another one. You don't actually get the treasure resource until later. Anytime we grow here, though, now we gotta hit the silver if we haven't yet. We improve here to get mine. Yeah, we don't have it yet. That is a mine. Haven't improved there yet either. So we only have 1 right now. 1. Curious to see how that works. Oh, I hate that. You didn't have to do that. You could have went right here. They need every bit of life they can keep. Can't tell. Yeah, it looks like that everywhere from the bottom. Thought maybe it was shallow water, but I don't think it is. Right, we got another cog coming.
The map was a model for,
The
rather
warp
than a
is
model
very
of,
good.
what it purported to represent.
It really helps you get your food back going at the turn of the age. Ugh, this isn't ideal. So technically we can just go right here, but do I really want that? I want astronomy first. London, thank you, Ada. That's a good amount of resources right there. We want to grow this as much as possible. Food on warehouse buildings. Let's see what it adds here first. 6 there. This goes from 5 to 13, so not bad. 8. It's better here. Science and towns. We're going to add that to a town. Three, 3. Let's just fill her up. Get her growing. We still have 2 more merchants that I need to go hit cities. I am also going to buy a merchant and send another over to Ada. I'm just going to manually move it so we don't lose any turns on the AI being stupid and moving it into deep water. Like this.
We take the golden
Got
road
the
to
Grand Bazaar.
Samarkand.
Alright, I gotta turn this game on. I do have to mute it, but I want it ready and going for as soon as I basically can. But yeah, now I gotta make plans. So. Okay, launch that. Probably get the temple down. Obtain great work. I think we still go temple first. Let's put her. I don't want to take up the spots for wonders though. -6 gold. Gonna overbuild the market. Does not get rid of resource spots though. We're already going there. We're already going there. I don't believe we went to him, but I think we go with Ada here. That cod was able to make it without going in deep water all the way here, so maybe we can too. Come on, give us some land, dang it. That's all I'm hoping for right now. Just a little bit of land. That's when I'm gonna save it and call it a day. That's a
He knew
bad
the
roll.
desert routes and watering places,
Umavaskia,
the
we want
stars
it.
at night, the scent.
Fishing slot. I'll probably just get the mercantilism now. Pretty good one. House of Wisdom. That's where we want to go to, actually. So we want inspiration first, and then to society. We have a lot of gold buildings, that's for sure. Alright. I'm actually just putting him to sleep over here, keeping an eye on the guy. Very interesting. There's a shipwreck there. Are you gonna die? I don't think you're gonna die. It's gonna be real close, but I think we found a spot. See, I don't know if a settler can make it that far, though, without dying. That is a really convenient launch pad. I almost should have just... Should I backtrack and just go north here? This atoll is really throwing me off. Hoping that means there's something starting right up here, but we'll see. Oh, it's gonna be so close. 19, these are really horrible rolls. You can, I think it's 10 to 20 you can technically get. He's got 15 left. We just need him to not get a bad roll. 2 production on the Coliseum or 2 happiness? Let's go with production. I think, yeah, I'm gonna move him to there. And then I might send this other cog to here to scout northeast. Let's see, is he gonna live? Nope. Rowan. Thank you, Ada. And that's St. Petersburg. That'll work. On Australia, did we? Did he live? 15? It hasn't happened yet. 13? No. Oh, I hate this game. Alright, let's see. What's the best silver? Let's get this one going. Usually shows you how many turns until you get a treasure convoy. I almost wonder, do we need... We do. Switching it. How you doing, Cog? Alright. That stinks. Hopefully it comes out further east or something, or there's a chain of islands here or something to make it easier to get over there. You know,
There exists beyond the world a void without.
I think we're gonna get that observatory down. Magmadal. Magmadal is gonna take a while to even have a city that can get it done, so. Alright, we got the temple down. Actually, no, we want Tomb of Askia. I have nothing against religion. I'm not a personally religious person, so we're just gonna for Egypt. Do we want a scorpion or no? That's more Egypt. What do we name it? Which man? That is 12 relics. That should be a good amount. That could easily be almost all the cities, but this is a guarantee. We know everybody has a capital. I know Ada has a lot. I don't know about everybody else. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. Wow, we're the first religion. Didn't even go right for it. For science, probably. For every foreign settlement following religion. I think we go with that one. We're gonna crush culture no matter what happens, so I think we just make the move here. Another freaking atoll, which doesn't matter. Our movement stops in deep water anyways right now. What? What just that? Oh, okay. 2,000. Let's see. What should we put down? Let's get some observatories down. 639. Oh, it costs way more here. That's 10. 8. Interesting. We're just gonna get it down here though first. Should technically go on top of the library and academy, but it's not even a spot. But it loses us the least by overbuilding on it. Alright, we're going right there. We will... Oh yeah, let's go both. Why not? That's 250. And then we'll take that. Got the bazaar down here. Can't do the observatory yet, so... Or do we just get the temple? I never even got science buildings down here. I don't want to place it on one of those. Well, it's +9 here, -6 because it gets rid of the alt here. Alright, we're getting rid of one mine. It's fine. Or do I just, yeah, screw it. Overbuild there. Got the bazaar down. Let's get the temple here. +7. Okay, warehouse buildings. It's 5.5 there. 9 here. We're taking that. And you add 2 food. Good. Alright, he's gonna make it. This is where I'm gonna save. Alright. Appreciate you watching. I will definitely be on tomorrow. I should be on, honestly, most of the week, except for some specific World Cup games. But, alright, yeah, I'll be back shortly, and we'll hopefully get close to completing the Exploration Age on the next playthrough. Alright, thanks for watching.